Now the same thing we use twice within the double quotes. Let's start it. Now here with the site, it's not. What if double quotes? Again, it's try taking. So even here in this example, let's see, remove. And if it is not within the double quotes, it's not, even with the LinkedIn. The same example, give it within the double quotes and with LinkedIn. So even with the LinkedIn, if we remove this double quotes, it's the same term. We're trying to search for twice, but it's not. But if we give the same term, so it's trying to search test auto, test engineer. And then here with the slide share also. If it is a different terms, it's working, but if it is without quotes, when we use site in URL, then here once we used within the double quotes and once we used without double quotes, it's not. But again, once we use within the double quotes, it's taking all management, management and everything. Star. So both within the double quotes. If I remove double quotes, this is with slide share, it's not. Similarly, going with LinkedIn, if you're searching without double quotes for the same term, it's not. But if these are the two different terms, it's working. Not required the double quote. So yeah, answer is pretty much yes and no both. So these are the examples where it's not working. Above example seems to be not working when we are trying for a similar keywords related to test automation twice, as Google must be confused with the same search term twice. Okay, and when we're trying with the combination of site and in URL. Site in URL and then these combinations. This combination. Now here site LinkedIn index tick 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 manage working. Okay, site tick 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 working. Site tick 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 working. Even without the quote, it's working. With the quote, it's working. With the quote, it's working. Even with slide share or on LinkedIn, anything. So yeah, it's working because we're trying to use star twice, but for a different terms, that is test automation SDET and manager. So test and manager. However, in this example also, it's working when we give the star in the double quote. But if we give this example, this is the same. We give this example without double quotes. It's false, even for a LinkedIn. So talk. But for manage for two different terms, it's positive. So we can't say give a proper definition. Is the wildcard still valid question as an answer is yes and no both. Answer is yes when we are using it in double quotes or even for a test. However, in some examples, it may not work or work. Various use cases. Use cases. Yeah, that's what I can say. So here in these examples, it's not working, but various in these examples, it's working. So we are clear about wildcard. This is basically fill in the blanks. In some of the cases, it might work. In some of the cases, it might not work. If it is not working, try giving a double quotes around it. It would work. In case if both the terms are similar, like software space, star space test, it's already finding all the SDET related terms. But again, if you're giving test, then again, it's getting confused. Why this search query twice hitting the search bar? So that's reason. But again, as soon as we shift to the double quotes, it started working. So let's say, any further questions on wildcard star? First of all, it's just the fill in the blanks. Use it as a fill in the blanks. In case if it is not working with the word like test and a star, then try giving in the double quotes.
So I think star will not work in LinkedIn, it seems, right?
In LinkedIn, it won't.
Yeah, in LinkedIn, this operator will not work, right? But while you are extracting LinkedIn using Google, it will work.
It will. It's a Google operator. It's not a LinkedIn operator.
Got it.
Okay. So I guess we did cover this too. Google image search. I think tomorrow we'll quickly cover it and we'll go on to the next. Yeah, that's it for today. Any further doubts, questions, confusion?
Very interesting and good session, Shiv.
So it's more of we need to know that troubleshooting ways in case if something is working, why it is working. If it is not working, why it is not working. Yeah, Dinesh.
Nothing, Shiv. Cover.
Sure. Okay. So now tomorrow we go for wildcard. We covered wildcard in URL CV and all this, everything we covered. Related, we covered in URL, intitle, intext, Google search filter. Google search filter we didn't cover, right? That we'll cover tomorrow along with the face searches, image, face, and the search filter. These three we'll cover tomorrow. This in URL resume CV profile. This everything has been covered. Sourcing slide share script is over. Tomorrow we go for search filter, image, and a face searches. Then again, various X-ray. Once you are hands on that in URL in the site, then various X-ray, it's a cakewalk. LinkedIn will start later. We'll go for a Google advanced searches, Google advanced operators, and a file type, creating a search alerts. Yeah, this could be covered in next 2 to 3 days till here. This might take another week. This might take maybe another 2 weeks. How much ever the fast we go. All right. Yes, no.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry to bother you.
Absolutely right, Shiv.
Yeah. Okay.
Shiv, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we are trying to search for people with the title he, his, or him, okay. So we use pipe, but people have used slash instead of pipe. So even though we use pipe and search, we get the results, those who have mentioned slash. So does it carry the same value like using pipe and slash with LinkedIn, direct LinkedIn?
See, pipe is or. Okay, slash is, now let's say you're giving he, pipe or him or his or their. So anyways,
Okay.
or is there. We are getting the results of people who are mentioning he / him / his, because already those words are appearing over there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Okay.
it's already appearing. So whatever
Okay.
he or him or his is already appearing in the forward slashes also. At least one or the other word is appearing in the forward slashes. That's reason we're getting those.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Fine then. All right. Let's meet tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, shall we have it or not?
We will have it, Shiv.
Have it as early as
People must be
Jaldi.
thinking, this guy is crazy otherwise. ना खुद सोता है दूसरों को सोने देता है.
I think
Like,
Shiv, you need some time to celebrate New Year. We
Yeah,
are
even
okay
I-
doing.
Where you will go after 10 o'clock? It's all lockdown only.
Okay, then fine.
We will
can have-
celebrate in learning, na? This year we'll celebrate with the learning.
Anyways, let's see. In case
We'll welcome New Year with learning, Shiv.
we'll start with learning. Huh?
Due to the
Midnight session,
due to the
huh? At 12
recession.
o'clock. Okay, we have people from other places also where there is no lockdown, so they might go for. How many are not from Bangalore here now? Dinesh, I know you're not
I'm
from
from
Bangalore.
Hyderabad.
I'm from Delhi.
Delhi, so there is no lockdown over there also.
Chennai.
No shift.
There's a night curfew.
That's a night curfew. Delhi night curfew hai?
Yes, after
Yeah.
So majority of who do not have a night curfew? Everyone
Me.
are in night curfew.
No, Shiv, you know, a few are married, so it doesn't make any difference in their lives, even though it is.
Very valid point. From Sravan, right?
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
entire life is curfew.
Sravan is very smart in everything, Shiv.
He already dropped off for today itself. Forget about tomorrow he's joining. He must be already celebrating.
Yeah, it is me, Sharma.
Let's see. We'll think over and we'll see. In case if there is a session, then I'll send the agenda.
Yeah, Shiv. Thank you, Shiv. As per your convenience, we'll go.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks all.
Thanks. Bye, Shiv.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Shiv.
Bye.